में इश्तिहार निकाल रही है जिसमें वो मुझ पर निजी हमले कर रही है। पहले उन्होंने ऐड के जरिए मेरे बच्चों पे निशाना साधा। मैं चुप रहा क्योंकि अन्ना जी जैसे कहते थे कि हमें अगर हमारा कोई पर्सनल अपमान करे तो अपमान पीने की शक्ति होनी चाहिए। मैंने कभी भी मुझ पर जब भी अपमान किया गया, मुझ पे जब भी निशाना साधा गया, मेरे बच्चों पे निशाना साधा गया, मैंने कभी रिएक्ट नहीं किया। लेकिन आज बीजेपी ने अखबारों में इश्तिहार निकाला है, इसमें तो इन्होंने हद कर दी है। उन्होंने पूरे अग्रवाल समाज को उपद्रवी बताया है। उन्होंने लिखा है कि मैं उपद्रवी गोत्र से हूं। भाजपा की लड़ाई मुझसे हो सकती है, उन्हें जो कहना मेरे बारे में कहे। वो पूरे अग्रवाल समाज को उपद्रवी कैसे कह सकते हैं? ये तो बिल्कुल गलत है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को पूरे अग्रवाल समाज से माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए और इसकी शिकायत हम इलेक्शन कमीशन से करेंगे, क्योंकि बीजेपी अब जातिगत हमलों पे उतर आई है और दिल्ली के लोग इस किस्म की गाली गलौज की राजनीति पसंद नहीं करते। दिल्ली के लोग चुनाव वाले दिन इसका जवाब देंगे।
All right, that was Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal there speaking to the media. Of course, he's reacting to the latest advertisement of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which reportedly talks about his gotra or his particular community. It seems that Arvind Kejriwal in particular and the Aam Aadmi Party in general have decided that they are going to make a big political issue out of this particular advertisement and this statement in that political advertisement. Some more breaking news coming in at this moment. The Aam Aadmi Party has given BJP 2 hours to withdraw this anti-Kejriwal ad. The party has warned that it will take the issue to the Election Commission if the ad is not withdrawn within the deadline, that is 2 hours. The ad calls Kejriwal's community, reportedly calls Kejriwal's community Upadravi or troublemakers. So this has now become a huge political war between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Let's quickly cut across live now to Jugal, who's joining from Tees Hazari Court, where one such case against the Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal is expected to come, as well as Brijesh Pandey joining us from the Delhi BJP headquarters. Let me come across to you, Brijesh, first. Do you, in your assessment and in your the fact that you are speaking to a lot of senior BJP leaders, do you think that the central leadership will disapprove of this form of advertising that has been done by the Delhi BJP, or will they own up and fight with Kejriwal? Because clearly, post this advertisement, given the strategies that Kejriwal has, he has tried to swing this in his favor, and we are seeing early signs of it.
Well, Sanket, no senior BJP leader is willing to comment on this particular issue, and when I tried to contact Delhi BJP leaders, they were also very unwilling to comment on this issue. But if you look at this particular ad, political wise, I mean, this particular ad definitely gives Aam Aadmi Party an ammunition in the fact that, you know, that this ad mentions Arvind Kejriwal goats and call him belongs to an Upadravi Gotra, thereby giving a leeway, a handle to Arvind Kejriwal to beat the BJP with. He can, you know, create ruckus, do rallies, or, you know, or hold various other road shows by trying to tell people that, you know, this is the politics of BJP, where they're trying to demean my caste, and it can also end up in BJP losing substantial amount of vote from that particular caste. So definitely this was not a very wise political ad. If they wanted to lampoon, if they wanted to draw a caricature of Arvind Kejriwal and expose his double speak, the ad was doing the thing for them. But there was no point, you know, or them to enter into this particular scenario where, you know, the whole caste of Arvind Kejriwal gets offended, because in politics you can't afford to do that. You know, losing an upper caste vote and substantial section of it, which is in Delhi, will be politically very detrimental for the BJP.
Absolutely, and this is your political calculation, Brajesh, because of which you are saying something like this, and that too in a party like Bharatiya Janata Party, which is traditionally known to have its voter base among this particular community. So it somehow does not match up, or it somehow does not add up as to why an ad like this or of this nature is going to be you know, placed in a newspaper, even if it attacks a political opponent. Let me come across to you, Jugal. Jugal, in your opinion, the place where you are standing right now is where a case is about to come up, where Arvind Kejriwal actually asked the voters to accept money from all but vote only for Aam Aadmi Party. Do you think that this is Aam Aadmi Party's way of perhaps countering, any such attempt that has in fact been made so far politically to attack the Aam Aadmi Party for the statements that they have made? A counter attack.
Well, Sanket, if one can use a comparison, what we are seeing essentially is a complete, all-out offensive, as we see in the slogging, in the last final few overs of a cricket match, of a one-day cricket match. This is precisely that which is at play. The Aam Aadmi Party going to the extent, despite being repeatedly warned by the election authorities to not use this kind of a term, at least 3 occasions on which the election authorities have specifically warned Arvind Kejriwal and his party to refrain from using this language of asking the voters to accept bribes and then vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. He continues doing that, and now a local practitioner here has challenged it. Courtroom 179 will be hearing this in a short while from now. The BJP on its side, as you and Brajesh were just discussing, not stopping and attacking simply the Aam Aadmi Party or Arvind Kejriwal, but going on to actually castigate his caste and his community. So it's a complete slog out that we are witnessing from both sides in the last 4 to 5 days remaining before the campaigning can continue and will have to end. That is what is taking place, and as we speak, Sanket, today also, just like what we've been seeing all through the last few days, hectic campaigning will be continuing by the Aam Aadmi Party, by the BJP, and also by the Congress. Back to you.
Right, Jugal Purohit as well as Brajesh Pandey joining us with all the latest. And before we conclude this particular portion of our broadcast, particularly related to this latest ad war, let's quickly play once again that statement that was made by Arvind Kejriwal just about 5 minutes back, where he has lapped this up as a big political opportunity. He has decided to set a deadline for the BJP for making such a comment, to withdraw this advertisement, and if they do not do so, approach the Election Commission against the Bharatiya Janata Party. Arvind Kejriwal, chief of the Aam Aadmi Party, speaking 5 minutes back.
में इश्तिहार निकाल रही है जिसमें वो मुझ पर निजी हमले कर रही है। पहले उन्होंने ऐड के जरिए मेरे बच्चों पे निशाना साधा। मैं चुप रहा क्योंकि अन्ना जी जैसे कहते थे कि हमें अगर हमारा कोई पर्सनल अपमान करे तो अपमान पीने की शक्ति होनी चाहिए। मैंने कभी भी, मुझ पर जब भी अपमान किया गया, मुझ पे जब भी निशाना साधा गया, मेरे बच्चों पे निशाना साधा गया, मैंने कभी रिएक्ट नहीं किया। लेकिन आज बीजेपी ने अखबारों में इश्तिहार निकाला है, इसमें तो इन्होंने हद कर दी है। उन्होंने पूरे अग्रवाल समाज को उपद्रवी बताया है। उन्होंने लिखा है कि मैं उपद्रवी गोत्र से हूं। भाजपा की लड़ाई मुझसे हो सकती है, उन्हें जो कहना मेरे बारे में कहे। वो पूरे अग्रवाल समाज को उपद्रवी कैसे कह सकते हैं? ये तो बिल्कुल गलत है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को पूरे अग्रवाल समाज से माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए और इसकी शिकायत हम इलेक्शन कमीशन से करेंगे, क्योंकि बीजेपी अब जातिगत हमलों पे उतर आई है और दिल्ली के लोग इस किस्म की गाली गलौज की राजनीति पसंद नहीं करते। दिल्ली के लोग चुनाव वाले दिन इसका जवाब देंगे।